Guys, welcome Elis.
With all the recent holidays like Christmas and Black Friday, I've been doing a lot of spending, right? You know, all the good deals. There's like a $200 flat screen TV, 40-inch. You know, I had to get that. But now I'm pretty much broke, you know, with all the good deals. So my solution is pretty much to cut back on all my spending right now for the next couple months, just for my essentials, you know. So I'm pretty much just gonna spend it on food, housing, and gas. You guys might be asking, why are you telling me this, Elis? Well, I'm telling you guys this because this is a similar problem that's happening in California, right? According to LA Times, we're $28 billion in the hole. So that's quite a lot. So the state's cutting back just like me. The California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, which is the prison system here in California, and it's also known as a CDCR, has an $11 billion budget, which funds 33 prisons here in the state of California, and is home to 170,000 inmates. Yeah, that's right, 170,000. Each costs about $47,000 a year. That's more than most Americans make, with this crisis going on, which is also the highest in the nation. So Governor Jerry Brown's solution to reduce this spending was to sign a recent bill, which is called the AB 109. And pretty much what this bill does is it releases thousands of inmates over a short period of time to reduce overcrowding and the spending problem. The problem with this is it's not really a solution. What really it is, it's a deferment. And I'm going to tell you guys why. The reason is because the recidivism rate here in California is 70%. And for you guys who don't know what recidivism is, that means 100 people that get out of prison today, they're going to go right back to prison within 2 years. And since it's 70%, that means 100 people, that would be 70 people going right back to prison within 2 years. And we're going to continue paying $47,000 per year, which is why I'm against this bill. A solution to this problem and reduce prison system spending would be to put prisoners back to work. There's 170,000 inmates. Each one of them is most likely able to work. And we can use the profits to pay for the prisoners so they can pay to stay in jail. They can work either in farms and factories, and some of you guys might think, well, this is kind of a crazy idea, but it's really not, because it's being used in over 33 states in America, and it's supported by large retailers like Target. So some of the clothes that you guys are buying is being made by these prisoners, but it's not being used here in California for some reason. So we need to solve this problem pretty soon, because we can't have more cases like Lindsay Lohan. I don't know if you guys heard, but she was sentenced to 30 days in jail, and she spent 3 hours. That's 1% of the sentence. You know, that's ridiculous. Could you imagine if a murderer or a rapist or a child molester did that, and they harmed your family, and they only had to spend 1% of the sentence? You know, that just wouldn't make sense, right? So what you guys can do is you guys can write, email, call, or do whatever you guys can to contact our local governor, which is Jerry Brown, and tell him to put prisoners to work so they can pay for their own expenses. If you guys just Google his name, you guys can find his contact information there. Another thing you guys can do is make sure you vote. Voting is essential for everybody. Just make sure you research before you vote. You can't just make a decision based off of a random choice. So this stuff won't happen again. So just remember, if you do the crime, you got to do the time.